So the job, I ain't motherfucking showing up. And honestly, I ain't been back since last year. I did some growing up. Dreaming about a wine, Aston Martin with the... Yo, this is Jae Maurice, and I'm here with Karl Lewis, and you are now listening to Gravity. My check.
Boy. Oh, the more you know.
The more you know, boy.
Yeah, go for the more you know.
Oh man, that was stupid. Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
What up? It's your boy K. Lou, aka Karl Lewis, on the track.
Yeah, see, we never doing that. Yo, why is it that every time anybody does an intro to anything, it's always "it's your boy" or "it's your girl"?
It's your boy or it's your boy. I think it's just
Or be like, "Hey guys, it's your girl."
It's just one of them things where it's like, "Hey everybody, it's me. You know, Karl." It's the equivalent to that. Like, hey, everybody knows me when nobody knows you.
Don't nobody know you. I mean,
that's why they say it's your boy as if somebody knows you.
That's true. I guess. Well, it's stupid. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a little
dumb as hell, boy.
A little redundant, yeah.
Yo, you know what? I'm actually gonna start this podcast off with a mini rant because I got a mini rant.
Oh.
So
females, cover your ears.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with women. It has nothing to do with women, but it's something that really upset me earlier this week. So you know, Monday was MLK Day, right? And okay, did you know that? Just pretend like you knew that.
I knew it was sometime this week. I didn't know it was Monday. I thought it was Tuesday.
It's always a Monday.
Okay.
Every year, just moving forward. So ever since the George Floyd and Breonna Taylor incidents, the company I work for has been, I don't know if they just created it but they really been pushing this committee that they have called Diversity and Inclusion. And it's supposed to be like emphasizing the voices of their black employees or just people of color and I guess gay employees or other groups that aren't normally included. And so the company I work for, they don't close, like we don't get that day off. So what they did is they changed our floating holiday. Do you know what a floating holiday is?
I can kind of guess, but I don't even want to do that. So yeah, just
tell you. Okay, so a floating holiday, I don't even know if every company does it, but it's like, you know how when you work full time for a company, they give you a certain amount of days off for vacation. So they'll give you however many days off for vacation plus a floating holiday, which is like basically a day that you can use as another day of vacation to like celebrate a holiday, or you can just use it just for any day. And it's a floating holiday because you can just use it for any holiday that you don't normally have off. And so what they did is they changed the name of the floating holiday to Diversity Day, like it was The Office, the TV show. And then they gave us a second Diversity Day. So now we have 2 diversity days instead of 1 floating holiday. And this is why this made me mad. White people, I need you to understand that we as black people we're not looking for compromise. Like if you want to honor us, especially honor the holidays that celebrate black heroes, just close down the company. Like just give us the day off. Like we don't try to like find some middle ground where you create some fake, you get an extra day off in a year. No, just give us the holiday off. Like they should have just gave us MLK off or give us Juneteenth off, or or like if you celebrate Hanukkah, you should just get those days off. Like stop, because the thing is, is what they did is they did something to make it seem like they care, but without actually having to lose money because they didn't actually shut down the company. And so they get to continue to be capitalists, but make it seem like they did something for us. But you didn't do anything for us. You really didn't. Just, if you really care, sacrifice whatever amount of money you would lose by shutting down the company for one day and just give us all that day off. Give people who celebrate Hanukkah that day off. People who, what's the other one? People who celebrate Kwanzaa, just let them have those days off. The Jewish holidays, let them have those days off. Like, it's really not that hard. But that bothered me earlier this week.
It's hard for the company only because they gonna be losing money, and I feel like they don't want to do that because they feel like, oh, it's just this type of holiday. Why do we need to lose money for that? That's probably how they look at it.
100%. But to me, I'm just like, look, if you don't actually care, just don't care. Like,
yeah, I'm right at that.
Don't pretend like you care and do something that means absolutely nothing.
And then they feel like, oh man, we really just helped y'all out. So,
yeah. It's like, no, you didn't.
Dap it, my mans.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was a dap it, my mans. If anybody who I work with happen to hear this, now you know how I feel about it. So,
Jesus, you finna get fired.
I'm probably
in the
about
next
to.
few days.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, really. Better use them diversity days you just got.
And I'm also mad they called it Diversity Day. Like, you could have just kept it as floating holiday.
I mean, is your job really diverse?
No, it's not. It's not at all. Like, I mean, that's obviously weird, there are people of color
unless
who work there.
Unless it's like more than just your area and all the rest of whatever job you work in.
Yeah. They have branches nationwide.
I'm saying, do they call it Diversity Day too?
I think so. I think it's a company-wide thing because the announcement was from the CEO, so I think it's a company-wide thing. But yeah, as far as I can see, regardless of location, it's not that diverse. Like, there are people of color who work there, and there are people of different walks of life, but I would probably argue it's probably like 70% white across the board. Like, it's a very white company in terms of the employees.
That's just the amount of body water there is in the world.
I mean, yeah. So how was your week, man? Now that I got that off my chest, I
it's
feel better.
Alright. This is gonna sound super weird, but I'm actually moving next week.
Oh, so you decided to move?
Yeah. I don't feel like staying there.
Also, why would that sound weird?
Because it's so sudden. Oh. Like, I wasn't even talking about this last week.
That's true. That is true. Where you?
And next week I'm gonna be leaving to Joliet.
You going to Joliet for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's gonna be a far drive to my job.
Damn.
But it don't matter. I got a car. Until that boy break down.
Damn. So why you going way out there? I don't even know how far that is really, but
it's probably like 40 minutes from here.
Why you going way out there?
You can be away from the city, kind of ish.
Quiet.
It ain't quiet out there, but well, yeah, it is quiet out there. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Do you know anybody out there?
One person.
Are you going to stay with them?
Yeah. Save up on some money and move somewhere else. Probably go out of state next time I move.
I feel
to be
that.
Completely honest with you.
You know, it seems like a lot of people I know is not really too enthusiastic about staying here in Chicago. I don't know. Why do we dislike Chicago?
Because it's a good place to visit and not to stay. And I've been here 26 years. Ooh, I just told my age. I'm actually not gonna be that next month.
Next month.
Yeah, I'm scared of that. Say I ain't making it to no 27.
You gonna be 26 times?
I'm gonna be 26. 26 part 2.
Okay. Like Confessions, except 26.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be moving out there next week, Friday or Saturday, one of those days. Yeah.
I would offer help, but I really hate helping people to move. So
I do too. That's why I don't let people know, like, oh, I'm available. But if they ask and I am, I'll just be like, yeah, I can help.
Yeah. I usually don't even ask people to help me move. I usually just rent a U-Haul and like just do it all myself.
Yeah, it's only with stuff like my couch and my bed. I would actually need at least one person to help with that. Everything else is movable.
Is it easy to get that stuff out your apartment?
I don't know about the couch or the bed, because when I got that stuff sent to my house, I wasn't there. But everything else was super easy to get in the house. Super easy. Like, I don't got a lot of stuff. I can pack everything right now and it'll all fit in my living room. And I could just get it down. I guess I need to just buy some boxes.
Yeah. Or you can pay some movers for like the heavy stuff.
I don't pay niggas. Yes, I do. I just bought some chicken today, and he was definitely black.
Where you get chicken from? I'm hungry.
I got it from, where did I get it from? This is earlier. Dang, I got it from the suburbs, though.
Oh. I ain't going out there, so it don't matter.
I mean, sure, you got a Harrow's right here, and whatever that was that Sharks?
Sharks, yeah.
And a Popeye. You got
Popeyes, KFC.
You got variety.
I got that too. You know what I mean?
Variety.
Sure.
I always thought Viagra don't work.
Nah, it's Viagra.
I thought it's just like one of them pills you take and just be like, all right, this should work. And now that your mind thinks it works, it's gonna work.
Placebo?
Yeah.
Nah, see, I ain't never had to use it. You know what I mean? Cause because I'm a nice Christian young man and I don't do anything. That's why.
Okay, what are the laws we tell him to do?
That was the truth.
I'll believe it.
Look, man, I just be chilling.
Okay, I didn't say you was lying. I said I'll believe it.
Listen, I don't like the tone that you use it.
Okay, I have no reason to not believe it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like every week I ask you like how your life has been, and you pretty much.
And it's always something about my living situation at work.
You pretty much be like, man, ain't nothing going on. I mean, I ask you because ain't nothing really going on with me. I've just been. I mean, I say this all the time. Just been working on music. I just got finished with a new song. Probably gonna drop that soon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hit him on the head with that.
I did see that then. But it's not out, right?
No,
I didn't really. You just put a picture up, right?
Yeah, I ain't really like announced it. I like teased that. You know what I mean? I was like, ooh, I did it like that.
Like, ooh, hey, look, sniff this. Ooh, you can't touch it though.
Yeah. So I'm gonna probably drop that on their head soon. You know what I mean? Man, it's a lot of work. I'm be honest, it's a lot of work.
What, trying to learn how to get yourself out there?
Yeah, like the music business side of it.
Yeah, you are you just looking up like ways to do it, or how to's, or
kind of. Yeah, I mean, I already had like an EPK from back when I was in school, so I mean I just had to update it a little bit. But I guess not when I was in school, when we was in school. But yeah, just like figuring out who to reach out to, just there's so many like industry standards about how to try to reach out to people and figure out who to reach out to, how to reach out to them, what you need to send them, all that stuff. So it's a lot. And then, because at the same time, when you're working 40 hours and it's like, it's basically like you got two jobs. You get off your regular job and then you gotta spend another couple hours researching shit every day.
I remember when you did release those two songs. The first thing I seen was two people comment on it about promoting their music. Like they commented on there to promote their music.
Yeah, it was like spam.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, people.
I mean, it might. But I feel like it was mostly like those spam people accounts that be like, oh, this is dope. Look at my profile and see how you can get such and such followers. And then other ones will be like, nice track. check me out, but it's like somebody that I don't know or have a relationship with. You probably shouldn't do stuff like that. I mean, you can, but I feel like I don't know how effective that strategy. It is a strategy, and when I was doing research, I did see some people who supposedly were reputable people, suggest that you on your social media you should engage with a lot of people and see if they would check you out and but I don't know how effective that is, the kind of quote unquote spamming.
It's not my go-to method. I know a lot of people who don't mind doing it, like just inbox you like, hey, check this out, and then I'll check it out because they asked me to, not because I liked it. It's like, but then sometimes I do like it, so it depends, I guess. It's just like when you make it a habit, it becomes an annoyance type thing, because now every time you release something, now they get in the inbox like, hey, check this one out, hey, check this one out. And I know somebody who was just like that. It was to the point where I just had to like unfriend them.
Yeah, I mean, what I do, like I try to only send it to people that I know personally, and then I'll try to put like a note in it just to be like, hey, something friendly, especially if I haven't spoken to you in a while. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like to prepare you for the fact that like I'm releasing music now and I might be sending you links.
I got something to say. This then turned into the bad part of the podcast. Check it out, man. Actually, it don't have nothing. Well, yes, it do. It's nothing bad. It's kind of something I thought about because I was listening to this, something on the radio through the Fred and Angie show. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, there was this girl on there talking like, yeah, I got a boyfriend, but he just follows way too many models on Instagram, like over 800 models on Instagram, and they be like half naked. And majority of the people who was there talking with him was just like, okay, and like, okay, like, you don't follow no guys that's a trend? He's like, yeah, but they're not half naked. Like, well, is he commenting on it? You're like, no. Well, is he trying to get their attention? No. So what's the problem? Do you think that's a problem to follow like females who's, let's say like if you're in a relationship, do you think it's a problem following these people but like not interacting with them?
No, not really. I think it would be rude if I was like with you, not you, but
yeah,
a woman. If I'm like out on a date and I'm like scrolling through Instagram looking at them, I think that would be rude. But if you meet me and I happen to have already been following, however many Instagram models.
All right, let's say that's the case, right? And then you actually meet her. Do you, at that point, delete these Instagram followers? No,
I don't. I might. Maybe it depends. Cause I don't have like a personal attachment to any Instagram following or.
Yeah, but the person you're probably with don't think that at all. They probably think like, this is what you like, this is what you want. Why is you with me? It starts to attack the insecurities at that point.
Yeah, and so like if she asks me, maybe I would, maybe. It depends on. It would definitely depend on how I feel about her. I can honestly say that because, and it depends on how she asks me, because if she come at me with hostility, and and her insecurities are just on the forefront, it's gonna push me away, and it's gonna make me not want to do it just like out of spite, like
you don't want me to do it so bad, it makes me want to keep it so much.
Yeah, it's like maybe we like, what do you? Cause
fight
then
your demons.
Yeah, it kind of feel like you're trying to control me now, but like if it's something that's really, I don't know, making you feel uncomfortable, and you come to me in a mature way, then I would probably be willing to do that. Because it's really not a big deal for me. If the roles were reversed, I don't know if I would ever ask.
And if the roles will reverse, I can honestly say I don't care about it.
Yeah.
Unless they're actually interacting with them, then yeah, I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
But if they just got them as to follow with them, I really don't care. Because guess what? When you're outside in the real world, you're going to look anyway at these people.
True.
So what the heck? The social media is stopping.
Sure, I'm looking right now. No. But how do you feel about significant others and having access to the cell phone?
Like access to the cell phone?
Yeah, like having your password.
Shoot, I did it every time I was in one.
You gave them your password?
I just give them the password in case they need it. Or like I'm sleeping something, whatever, and they could just have it.
Yeah. See, I'm the exact opposite.
Dang.
I never give out my password.
It's only because most of the time, whatever I got it in my phone, ain't nothing really to hide in the first place.
Me either.
No, is it just
The
something
principle.
you
For
want?
me,
Your
it's the
privacy?
principle. Yeah,
Like, it's yours. Let me have this.
Yeah, and if you ask for it, the more you ask for it, the less I want to give it to you. Because I just don't believe you. I don't believe that a person can go through anybody's phone and not snoop a little bit. Even if you don't
definitely snoop.
Yeah, even if you don't have even if you like feel like you trust the person, you still gonna just look out of curiosity. And I don't have anything for you to find, but I also don't feel comfortable with you just snooping. So I just don't give people access to my phone.
I guess that's fair. I mean, shoot, you have the right. You paying that bill. Dang.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll let you use my phone, but I'm not gonna give you my code. Like, I'll unlock my phone.
Like, let me get your phone. All right. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, don't just like, all right, password is blah blah blah. You just like,
Yeah, I mean, shit.
shoot. Here's a little slight story. When I was talking to, when I was just in the talking phase of my ex, I had just about 5,000 Facebook friends.
That's a lot of Facebook
Yeah,
friends.
it was a lot of Facebook friends and whatever. And she was just like, man, you got so many Facebook friends. And then when she went to my Instagram, she low-key thought I was Instagram famous because of how many people I had on my stuff following me and less of me following them. She just thought I was like so famous or whatever. And she was just like, you even know half of these people? I'm like, no, I don't. And I swear that same day, I deleted over 4,000 people on my friend list. And that was a struggle, man. I remember, like, cause I'm like, who? And like, it's no way to just click on one and then keep going. You have to click on the page, delete it. Click on the page, delete. And I remember that day, I had to do all of that. But yeah, she was like, you got too many friends and you don't even know these people. And then there was another thing where there was a friend of mine, she like legit friend, and she put a picture up, and I actually hearted it, and she thought I wanted this girl, I liked the girl. I'm like, no, she's like, you ain't have to heart it, you could have did anything else. We weren't even together at this point. And I was like, man.
I mean,
from that, I remember after that, I've never hearted a female pic.
so if you like it, you just do a thumbs up or something?
Yeah, if you hold it, you can go to the hearted, which means love. But I remember that I loved it. It was the fact that I loved it that she got so upset with me about. And it was nothing between us at all. It was just, just like, bitch, I'm like, and then it was a friend, so I'm like, I can give you love. It was nothing serious, but she thought I was a woman.
You think it's kind of weird how social media has that effect on us?
Yeah, and it's gonna keep just getting worse and worse.
Yeah. It always goes back to social media.
Yeah, because social media runs the world in a sense.
Runs the world. How is your TikToking going?
I have not made a TikTok in months.
Trash.
No matter what, this weekend I'm making a TikTok, and it's gonna be funny.
All right.
I promise that.
I don't think any of us care.
I care.
That's good.
This is for my mental thought when I hear this again, Because when I hear this on Monday, it's going to let me know that I didn't do it. And then I got to beat myself up about it. But I know for a fact I'm going to make a TikTok. Because every time I make a TikTok, there's a certain friend of mine who's like, hey, that was funny. I don't know why you don't just try to be some type of content creator. Like, I just can't. I feel like being a content creator is stressful. Because now you're thinking of, okay, what can I do now to make somebody laugh? Now what's the next move to make somebody laugh? I feel like that's stressful. I just do stuff on my own time. Like, all those TikToks I made is not like back to back to back. Mm-hmm. They like, I did this one day, this happened 3 weeks later, this happened a month later. I can keep coming back and forth.
You don't
and then
wanna,
if you stop that drive, then you lose the people who were watching you in the first place.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't like being, or don't want to be a content creator. Unless they don't mind me being like on my own time.
I mean, there's a couple YouTubers that I know who was kind of like that. They did that on their own time. There's this one. So I'm big into battle rap, and there's this guy who he was a battle reviewer / commentator / person. His name was Jae Black, and he had 2 channels, or it was one channel where he would do the battle rap stuff, mm-hmm. but he would also do song reactions, like just regular song reactions. And he started to kind of blow up for his song reactions, but because he was always so busy doing battle rap stuff, he'd probably post a song reaction like once every 3 months or something. And every time he would come back, he'd be like, I know. Everybody keep hitting me up. You need to review this song. And I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then a couple months go by and y'all ain't heard from me, But he was still seeming like he was gaining some traction. Now, because battle rap has become so big, he has a much higher, he has a deal with that, so he's kind of went in that direction. So I don't think he really do song reactions at all anymore. But yeah, he was doing okay, kind of moving at his own schedule. I know most YouTubers be like, I drop every Saturday at this time or every whatever. But
yeah, I actually know one YouTuber who he'll drop every Thursday, like around 12 o'clock. And like it was one week where when he did drop the thing that he dropped, he said he was gonna be on break for the next 2 weeks, right? And then after that week he'll come back same time, same day. Mm-hmm. And when he came back, he said he made it seem like I really need you guys to watch this and share it and like it, because the YouTube algorithm is killing me right now. Because he was just gone for 2 weeks of not posting. So if he posted that video that he was talking about, he probably didn't get as much traction as he would have if he did it the week after, because it's probably hidden. Because I know it happens all the time. Like, I'll be watching one YouTube video for a while and then get hooked on another content that's like funny or whatever, and then like a month later I'll think back like, oh wait, I haven't seen any videos from that. Click on it, like not just click on search it in the search bar, and they made videos that I just never showed up. Yeah,
the algorithms are, man, they're rough out here.
Yeah, so it ain't even their faults.
It's really not. Yeah, even though faults.
It's not their fault.
All right, so we started this new thing. We started it last week, but we didn't really actually say what it was. But we do this thing every week where Carlito here, he will do this thing, I guess we call it the game of the week, where he'll talk about a game that he's interested in because he's a gamer and he doesn't really do anything else with his life except play games.
And go to work.
Because he a bum ass nigga. So we gonna talk about games and shit. And so take it away.
Yeah, hopefully y'all like games, because I love games. I got too many of them. So the way I'm going to start doing these now is because Temtem was a game I was playing last week. Just going to do it based off games I'm playing, because I can't really give knowledge on games not playing or haven't played. So
makes sense.
Yeah. So this week I've been playing a lot of the game. What's the game called? Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Man, I see an ad for that on YouTube every 3 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
I never seen. Well, I don't see ads on YouTube because of YouTube.
Oh yeah, because you balling. I get it.
Yeah, I'm balling, so I don't see YouTube ads. So yeah, I always what I'm talking about. I've been playing that game recently, and I'm kind of enjoying it. So if you need any like insight on how the game is, if like Assassin's Creed and that Zelda game Breath of the Wild had a baby, it's like a combination of the two. But more so Assassin's Creed. Like Ubisoft is the creators who made it. They made Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is Valhalla was the recent one they did. But before that one, it was Odyssey, and it was based off the Greek area 300 Sparta. And it was based off that time, and this game kind of. Well, with that game, they focused more on the Assassin's Creed part. There was some like mythology in it, but not heavy. Mm-hmm. So then some of the creators who were developing that game went off to the side and said, let's make a game like this, but more to the Greek mythology. And that's basically what the game is. You're this character called Phoenix. You can't change the name, but you can change what the character looked like. It can be male or female. And you're basically saving 4 gods to fight this one evil tyrant named Typhon. I don't even know if that's like really part of the Greek mythology. I know because when I've been playing, I just rescued two of the gods. There's 2 more left, and that was Aphrodite and Ares. Yeah. So you actually save these guys, and they give you godly powers. Pretty fun, open world. It's just. One thing I'm starting to hate about games nowadays. Now, it could just be me being lazy now, but these games are becoming way too long to beat because they're just big open worlds with so much stuff to collect, and I'm starting not to like it no more. I used to love it, but I'm starting to slowly not like it because now you buy the $60 game and now you can't beat it until like months later, or shoot, if you got all the time in the world, maybe 2 weeks or a week.
Now, when you say beat it, you mean like 100% it, or
shoot, just beat the story? Yeah, just beating the story. They got these games like retarded long. Like I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey when it came out, which was in 2018, and just last year I beat it. Damn. Yeah, that game is long. And it's grindy. It's long and grindy.
Grindy. Okay.
Yeah, because you got to level up to even fight some of the people now. It's RPG. That's more RPG than any of the Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's trash.
Yeah, but Immortals Phoenix Rising, it's not RPG. It's more a collectathon. You get the materials to upgrade your stuff. You don't level up. You just upgrade. Mm-hmm. And saving the gods will give you the godly powers. And doing some of the trials in the open world will give you these coins that you can purchase for different power-ups. So, yeah, Immortals Phoenix Rising, it's really good. I really love it. It's just, like I say, it's a collectathon. A lot of collecting you got to do. I'm starting not to like that. Because I'm at the point where I play games for 100% now. Because why did I buy it if I'm not going 100% it?
That's true.
I get my money's worth.
I used to try to 100% things, but then like I was trying to 100% Jet Set Radio and find all the graffiti souls, but I got to Raku Die Heights or whatever that is, and it's hard.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, I'm done.
I mean, shoot, I would 100% a game if 100% in it isn't like a chore, if that makes sense. Because like I remember way back then there was this game, you probably heard of it, Donkey Kong 64 from the Nintendo 64. It came in a yellow cartridge. They had a little rap in the beginning. I love that game. But I was watching this documentary about top longest games to complete, and that game had like bananas that you get, these golden bananas. And I remember them saying like, oh, to 100% this game, it's going to take, like, it was some outrageous number, like 300 hours to just 100% that game. And there was another game they had on there called Gemini Force, but I can't remember how long that game was gonna be. I just remember that game because I remember playing it. And I really liked it, but it's just he said over 300 hours to 100% that game. And when the games take that long, it ain't even worth it.
It ain't. I don't even know if I've been alive that long. But
You probably have.
no, I mean,
Probably really close to it.
yeah, I'm probably at like 275. Yeah, but that's crazy. Yeah, $100 to my name, bills piling up, worry about fame.